What's up, guys? It's Chris from Join or Die. It's been a lot of talk. Me and Bob have been talking about it a while, and it's pretty much everywhere on YouTube. All the big podcasters are talking about it, and that's the Epsteinfiles. And a lot of people have been talking about, what's Trump going to do about this, and this is wrong. And it's getting louder and louder. And I think the reason it's getting louder and louder is because the pushback from the Trump administration. There's a lot of, today he just came out. Besides Bongino and Cash and Bondi, just an absolute fool. Cash is a disappointment, and I'm at the point where Bongino needs to even resign, shit or get off the pot, even make a move or resign. All right, because I'm tired of all the talk I heard from you as a podcaster, big and tough, and now you're in there, and everybody knows you're lying. You can't lie for shit. You couldn't lie to save your life, and maybe that's what you're trying to do. And if that's the case, resign. At least step down and say, I'm not going to be a part of this. But Trump came on video. I saw him this morning. Actually, Tim Pool had a good podcast on it, basically saying that Trump said the only people that seem to care about this Epstein list are the fake news and bad people. Fuck you. If you're going to call at least half, if not probably 2/3 of your base bad people, because we want accountability for the biggest pederast ring in recent times. And I know Epstein's dead. Allegedly, he killed himself. All right. But he was just a vessel. He was just a vessel for this. We want the clients. We don't need to hear about the victims. We don't need to hear about or see the videos with Bondi's trying to make it sound like we're trying to watch child porn. That's just bullshit because she's an absolute simp. So here's my thing. I'm not going to be called a bad person because I care about pedophilia being accounted for. But there is a line in the sand you got to draw. We can disagree with Iran and whether this or that, but if you're too scared, a guy who got shot in the head, or almost a quarter of an inch from having his head blown off, if you're too scared to stand up against Mossad or the CIA, guess what, dude? You took this job, you know what it's like. You've had it before. And there's a line to draw when it comes to child trafficking, children being raped, or pederasts having their way, because by not doing something now, you're letting everybody know, as long as you're powerful and popular or whatever, we're going to do whatever we want, as opposed to drawing that line and saying, I don't care who you are, this won't happen, without accountability. So if you're going to call people bad for it, and you're going to sit here and enable this to happen, then I hope you're ready to lose the midterms, because that is exactly where your base is. All right? So, there's your signal flare, Donald. Wake the fuck up.